Alright, since washing clothes, since those plans got ruined, I am still going to be making my Oreo ice cream. I have the meat marinating for lunch. It's currently, let me see what time it is. 10, almost 10:30. So I'm gonna make the ice cream, put it in the freezer, and then we'll see what to do later after doing that because it's still early to make lunch. Yeah, we'll see. A lot of people do ask what I do use as a seasoning or a marinade, I guess. So for my marinade, I do use pimenta moída. This is certain peppers that we grow and we grind them up and it makes our main seasoning. Then I use tomato puree. I use some white pepper. I also use some sweet paprika. Let's see. And I use some wine. And then this is white wine, cooking wine. And then there are some garlic bits in there. I mix it all up. I taste it. If it needs a little bit more salt, I add salt. If not, that is good. And it's going to marinate until lunchtime. So it'll have some time to, marinate. Usually I do this the night before, but I forgot last night. But that's okay. It's still early in the morning and it'll have enough time to marinate. I'm gonna get this ready. I'm gonna add in my heavy cream, 600 milliliters. I'm trying to decide if I want to add in one more to make more. We'll see. I'm gonna add them in first and then I'll decide if I want to add in more. Because I am gonna beat these so they are gonna get fluffier and more volumed. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do. But yeah, let's see. Okay, so my Oreos, I like it really chunky, or a little chunky at least, but you don't have to do it this chunky. You can just, you can put it in a food processor to get it more fine. Now, this bag is going to go to the garbage, so I'm just going to cut it. Make life easier on us, you guys, and pour it in. I'm gonna have to switch out the paddle because this one will incorporate better than the whisk. So in this goes. So all the chunks have sunk into the bottom, but that's okay because we're going to put it in our container. As you can see, the volume did double up pretty much when we beat the heavy cream. I tried to take some of the chunks from the bottom up so that all the chunks don't stay in one ice cream. And we're gonna grab our cookies and we're just gonna like break them, put them on top. So before making the ice cream, I did get out my amazouage. I don't know how to say the name. I think these are clams. They were in the freezer. They were frozen. So I just put them in some water and I added some salt because salt helps clean them. It kind of like a disinfectant as well. I'm just going to put this over here. It was in the sink, so. Now I'm going to get to cleaning up the mess I made. It wasn't too much of a mess, so that's great.
The alarm goes off and she gets up to watch the morning news. Doesn't work no more, but tells a lot of stories about her youth. Drinks more lately, ain't got pills in many different colors too. Morning light is showing, she moves the chair to look out at her view. But her shop was built right across the street, and it stands by the sunrise used to be. In the afternoons on the couch to read, goes through old pictures and memories. Our heroes have been forgotten, our heroes so brave and bold. Our heroes have been forgotten, our heroes so they got old. Our heroes have been forgotten, our heroes so brave and bold. Our heroes have been forgotten, our heroes so they got old. Our heroes so they got old. Our heroes so they got old.
Alright, so I'm gonna actually start with my french fries. It's 11:25. When you fry homemade potatoes, or not homemade, but like raw potatoes and not frozen, they do actually take longer to fry. So this is why I'm going to start now. I'm going to turn on the heat on my highest oven. In Portuguese we say boca, mouth. I'm going to add in some oil to my fryer. My hair looks like it's getting a little crazy. The weather actually got better, you guys. I know, it's kind of crazy. I'm going to put some clothes washing, and in an hour I'll be able to put it outside. I just hope, fingers crossed, that in an hour the weather won't change again, because that'll happen easily. I mean, it was just raining 20 minutes ago and now the sun is out and I don't see any dark clouds or anything like that. I guess we just have to risk it, you guys. This is the Azores. Weather is always changing in half an hour, like in 30 minutes. So, yeah. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just getting my onion, garlic, and bay leaves, sauteing, and we want them just to get translucent, so just a minute more or two, and then we'll add in our meats. Smells really good. I don't know how people don't like onions or garlic. This is what flavors your food, you guys. But yeah, they're not quite there. Just a couple more minutes. I'm just mixing it because I don't want my garlic to burn. If you want to do it the right way, you add in your onions first, cook them, and then add in your garlic on the last minute before adding your meat, because garlic burns real quick. But, you know, this way is just more practical, I guess. So here's my meat. I'm just going to add in marinade and everything. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Oh no, I just dirtied everything, you guys. Great. I'm gonna clean this up a little. Can't believe I just dirtied everything. After dirtying everything, I went to go get an apron because I am wearing a blue and white dress and I don't want to ruin it. My potatoes are done frying. I'm going to turn off the stove top for that one. And I'm going to put it in here. So we throw in our meats and the marinade that was with it. There's a lot of meat in here. It's a good thing, right? Now we're going to add in the rest of, we're going to double the marinade, I guess you could say. So I'm going to add in a little bit more, maybe a teaspoon of sweet paprika, a teaspoon and a half. This is for color and a little bit of taste. This, I'm adding in white pepper, a whole bunch of that. This gives flavor but also a little bit of spice. If you do not like spice, then add in black pepper. Next, I'm adding in pimenta moída, so the pepper paste, 2 tablespoons of that. Okay, now tomato puree, about 2 tablespoons of that as well. Okay, I'm going to add in a secret ingredient, some whiskey. It doesn't have to be this brand, whatever whiskey you have at home. This will help tenderize the meat. One, 2 tablespoons of whiskey. Now for white wine. So I added in 3/4 cups of white wine. Now, I know it seems like a lot, but the alcohol will evaporate. If you do not want to use alcohol in this recipe, that is fine. You can exclude it and add in water instead. I'm also going to add in 1/2 cup of water. Actually, a cup of water, not 1/2 cup. It's hard to get measurements because I usually just measure with my heart with these recipes. So it looks like a lot of the sauce, but here, let me get. It does look like a lot of sauce, but this will evaporate. We're just gonna let this cook for a little bit. Our potatoes are done. Once this is almost done cooking, we're gonna add in our clams. Then we're gonna let them cook for a little bit, and then we'll add in our potatoes. So I'm gonna taste this. I did put some rice on the stove just to have with this, just if anyone wanted it. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. It is quite spicy already, just because of the white pepper, you guys. So to this now, I'm also going to add in the clams. They smell like sea, obviously. I usually add in more, but this is all I had in the freezer, and I wanted to use these up before buying more. Now these will start opening up with the heat. You guys will see in a second. They're already starting to want to open up. Okay, so it's been like 5 minutes, maybe more. The clams have already opened up, as you can see, and the sauce has evaporated a little bit. I'm gonna taste the sauce one more time. It's great. I'm gonna test the meat to see how much it's cooked. Well, I don't have a fork here, and I don't feel like walking across the room to go get one. Seems like it's cooked. I'm gonna try it. This is almost done. Another like 5-10 minutes and it's done. The clams don't need much more time to cook. They cook real fast. Seafood cooks real fast, you guys. So I'm gonna leave this in for another 5-10 minutes on low, and it's gonna finish cooking. The meat is practically almost done, like I said, 5-10 minutes, and then we will incorporate our potatoes and it will be done. Now the last step, we're just going to add in our fried potatoes. And then we're going to mix everything together. And if you wanted, you could have evaporated the sauce a little bit more, but Luis here likes it with a lot of sauce. And that's pretty much it. Now you serve it to your plate and you eat it. Okay, so as you could see, me and Luigi, we went to Vila Franca. We needed to go to the Chinese, so the Chinese store. We were looking for a charger for my vacuum, but I couldn't find one, so I'm gonna have to order it online. And then we just went and got a coffee, came back home. We didn't take too long there. Now I'm gonna fix my 2 broken nails. Unfortunately, they broke this week. I hate doing this, but I'm gonna have to. It won't take that long because it's just 2. But I usually take forever on my nails, that's why I dread it. But it's just 2, so it'll be quick, hopefully today. I also have this one chipping, so I think I'm gonna try and fix it. I don't know if you can see. You see that? Well, I'm gonna try and fix it before it breaks as well. I'm just so, like, brutal with my hands sometimes that I break my nails really easily. It is what it is. I just have to get it fixed because of work. Where I work, our nails need to be presentable and not different lengths, so I have no other option but to fix them. It's already, what, 4 o'clock? Oh, it's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock, so hopefully I can get this done fast. I don't want to be doing this all afternoon or into the night. The good thing is that I have dinner ready. I don't have to make food again today because I made it for lunchtime. The weather got pretty, and the weather is just really annoying today. I did wash clothes, like I told you guys, but I didn't film me putting it on the line because I went upstairs, put it outside, then I took it down again, put it back downstairs because our backyard is covered on the downstairs part, but clothes don't dry as fast down here, and it's so humid, so I don't think they will dry today. If they don't dry today, they'll dry tomorrow, and if they don't dry tomorrow, I'm gonna have to put them in the washing machine again. That is what it's like living on the Azores, you guys. Alright, let's get my nails done.